going on, guys? It's Sonic Lego Customs here, and today I'm going to be doing a big showcase for you guys. And as you can tell by the backdrop, I finally finished it. It is all my movie Batmans plus one extra. So yeah, one warning: I will be changing the backdrop for each Batman because I printed out photos of all their signature logos. So yeah, we're gonna get started with the first one. Here is, and we're going in chronological order. So here is Adam West from the 1966 series. So the cowl was of course, the traditional like short ear cowl from the New 52, and I painted it dark blue and added on the black in front and painted on the eyebrows and nose. Then the front was painted as well as this, which was a Lego Batman movie. It was the Lego Batman movie piece, like for the belt, and then you can tell the fins here, they were sculpted onto, which excuse me one moment, I'm gonna need a pointer. So this part was E-tape, and then I sculpted. Then there's the back of the belt, and then there's the other side right there. And then I painted on the boots and like underwear, I guess. So yeah, that's it for Adam West Batman. He was a really simple fig. So yeah, so sorry if you can see my ugly backdrop. So yes, I know it's very ugly, but here we go. Next figure here is Michael Keaton's from the 1989 Batman movie. So the cowl was the long-eared Batman cowl, which I left the color it was, and then I painted on the head, inside the mouth, and then the eyes. And then the cape was the normal Batman cape, like the same kind as the one you just saw on Adam West. Sorry, my backdrop keeps not wanting to cooperate. So yeah, then the torso here was sculpted, and so was the belt, and so was the logo, which I painted. Then I painted on the knee pads, and so yeah. And then if I flip the cape up, all I added was the rest of the belt. So yeah, and then I did sculpt on the gauntlets for the fins. So yeah, that's it for Michael Keaton from the 1989 Batman movie. Next up, if you can already tell by this logo, we're bringing in now we're into the weird era of Batman, starting with Val Kilmer's from Batman Forever. The cowl was the long-eared cowl, which I sculpted the little bits onto. And then the head was the first appearance, like DC blind bag Batman, which I just painted the eyes onto. And then the torso was sculpted. Sorry if you can't see it that well. Let me just try to zoom in on it. For some reason the camera does not want to focus on it, but that's okay. So I sculpted the torso, painted on the bat symbol, sculpted the belt, sculpted the knee pads. And then if I lift this up, I did sculpt the fins. And then I added the rest of the belt. So yeah, that's it for Val Kilmer Batman from Batman Forever. Next up, if you can tell by this logo, we are bringing in George Clooney's from Batman and Robin, which the cowl was the same kind of cowl that you just saw in Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer's, and I did the same thing with Val Kilmer's. I sculpted onto it, and then I sculpted the bat symbol, sculpted these areas, and I sculpted the knee pads. And by the way, this is the Arctic suit from Batman and Robin. So yeah, then I sculpted on the fins, and both sides were painted in silver, and then the head was just painted underneath. So yeah, that's all I have to say for the George Clooney Batman. So yeah, that's it for him. Sorry if this has been a very weird showcase, but you know, I'm just going along with it. Next up, a much simpler fig. Here's Christian Bale's from the Dark Knight trilogy. So the cowl is the same long-eared cowl. I painted the face and everything. Then I sculpted on all the details, including the bat symbol. And then I sculpted the belt. And then if I look, this paper is very not cooperative. And then I sculpted on the fins right there, and so yeah, but he was very simple, and I based this off of 97 Lego Maniacs figure. So yeah, that's it for the Christian Bale. Next up, now we're on to 2016. So here we got Ben Affleck's. So I've shown this figure a while ago, so you can already tell. So I just sculpted the belt, sculpted the abs, sculpted the front with the bat, then painted the bat symbol, sculpted the sides of the belt. Then if I lift this up, I sculpted the back of the belt, and then painted the whole design, like the metallic design. And so yeah, then the cowl was a modified version of the normal long-eared cowl, and I just painted the eyes and mouth. So yeah, that's it for Ben Affleck's. So yeah, all right then. I wanted to get this figure out of the way, but here is my updated version of the Kevin Conroy from Batman from Batman Arkham Knight. So all I have done was I gave the figure a wash of black to tone down the gunmetal, and then I resculpted on fins on this gauntlet. So yeah, that's all I did to the Kevin Conroy Batman from Arkham Knight. So yeah. And the last figure of this showcase, finally. I bet you're wanting to get off this video. So yeah, and if you can tell, this is the new Batman from the upcoming Batman movie. So here's Robert Pattinson's Batman. So the gauntlets were sculpted, and then the belt was a black Lego Batman movie belt, and then everything you can see on here was painted. So yeah, and then the cape was just a traditional old cape, which I just painted matte black. So yeah, and you can sort of see the designs in there. I'll zoom in so you can see it. So those are the designs I painted on, and this design is not mine. Shout out to Lego Custom 00 on Instagram for letting me use his design for his Robert Pattinson Batman. So yeah, that's it for Robert Pattinson Batman, and that's going to be it for this video. So, I want to thank you guys for watching, and next video I shall hopefully be going over some various custom minifigures. So I have a few more figures I want to showcase. So yeah, that's going to be it, and be sure to follow my Instagram, Sonic Lego Customs, and be sure to subscribe on here for more content. Alright, bye guys.